I mean, did it only happen the once?
I mean, that'd be bad enough.
Well, no, I mean, if it only happened the one time, then you can't, like, figure out what's causing it.
Yeah.
If it happened more than once, you can try and figure out the factors at play. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are here with a new gold tier Patreon request. Thank you to Azope for requesting this. I'm assuming I'm saying the name right. If I'm not, I'm sure you will correct me. Do you know anything about Kokoro Connect?
Aside from knowing that Kokoro means either soul or heart, and I suspect it means a connection to the heart, I don't know anything else.
The very limited amount of images that I took to create the overlay that we have here, which is to say, no spoilers given, because all I got was like an image of the character and a background of the show. I did feel like this might be a show that's up your alley, because you do enjoy those school romance kind of shows.
Yeah, well, on the comedy side mostly. If it's pure romance, I'm like,
Well,
give me some jokes at least.
I mean, as indicated, you just pointed out that it's basically Heart and Soul Connect or something like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, obviously, I have no idea. This could be full-on romance. At the same time, the guy recommending this, or sorry, the person recommending this, was in my current live stream during a Madoka Magica episode, which is a magical girls subversion type show, it feels like. So, if they're into subversive media, or not subversive, it's a weird way to say that. If they're into media that sweeps the legs out from under you, then this might be more than it purports to be. At the same time, Madoka Magica's twist comes around like episode 3, so we're doing one episode today, so who knows? This could all be set up, or it could be exactly what's on the tin. You know, could be a romance anime.
This looks like a very messy map. I don't know if it's Tokyo. Thinking that, because the thing is that Tokyo and many Japanese cities are very walkable cities. I don't know if these inner streets are actually for. I've been watching a lot of videos about making things walkable, like not just bikes. I recommend that for anybody who wants to know about urban planning and how to make your local city, town, or city better. But they sold me on the idea of walkable cities. Yeah, this looks very much more.
Just to be clear, I'm pretty sure you're talking about the zero frame of the episode.
Yes.
Okay.
The opening frame, yeah.
I mean, it does look messy, but it just looks like it's a blotchy art style more so than it does the city looks messy. Because I could interpret that any number of those have walkways amongst them. Like you could probably walk between the buildings on the bottom right-hand corner.
Looks like a mall as well, so with a large parking lot, so.
I don't know. That looks like a large parking lot, sure, but it doesn't look like it's attached to a mall. Because also, what's the zoning here? That a mall surrounded by, residential buildings?
I see malls like that where I live.
I've lived near a lot of malls, but usually they were separated by at least like a mile.
No, not here. There's two major malls. One that is literally surrounded by it's at the edge of a.
Wait. When you say mall, indoor malls is what I'm saying. Separated by, like, yes, I literally, I
know. I've seen the malls that you're talking about.
At the front of my neighborhood, there's an outdoor mall. Like,
yeah,
that's not separated by a mile. Literally, that is like maybe a couple feet from the house at the end of the neighborhood. I'm just saying it. This looks more like, if you were describing it that way, an outdoor mall. And I'm saying that could also just be a large parking lot for a business.
True. Awesome. But like I was saying, yeah, where I used to live, it's just suburbs. It's part of a bigger city, but it's suburbs, kind of like this, basically. And the mall, which is like a street separated from the line of houses. So, it was across the street. It's 4 lanes, 4 lane, two 2 lanes going, but still it was 4 lanes. I seen malls like you described. They're kind of like separated, and they have this big grassy areas and trees, and yeah, I seen malls like that, but not where I live. I started seeing malls like that when I went to the States. And yeah, down the street from where I live, there's a strip mall. Like there's a walkable,
Yeah.
so Walmart, Sam's, and a couple
I
other
think I would
stores.
describe the malls I've seen mostly as rural areas,
Yeah,
right? Not like built into a city or a
yeah,
more highly developed area, but more like, you know, drive through the woods for a bit, and on the other side is the large parking lot surrounding the mall.
yeah. I've seen this as well, but yeah, I think there's an outlet mall. It's kind of like that here, or it used to be because it closed a lot
Well,
of
that's what I was
those
talking
down.
about, an outdoor mall. It's a
Yeah.
outlet mall, just Tanger Outlet, in fact, is what it's called.
No, but this one was it's called an outlet mall because it was built around an outlet store or outlet stores, but in fact it's an indoor
But
mall.
that's
You
what it
go
is.
inside.
Well, this one
Yeah,
is an outdoor mall, but it's
yeah,
outlet
yeah,
stores.
yeah.
Pretty big. In fact,
And
this one's pretty big, and they didn't even want it. They only have this location because the land ownership around here said if you want this the other location that you actually want, you have to buy this location too,
yeah,
because the other
those
one's off
areas.
of a major freeway.
Anyway, that's all we know about
Which is to say
Kokoro
nothing.
Connect.
We know nothing, and we
Yeah.
had a 5-minute conversation about the possibility of the zero
Uh-huh.
frame map. So
Mhm.
the audience will be riveted.
Yes.
All right, well, it
Very exciting
said,
stuff.
I guess the only thing to do is to hop on in and see what we get.
But before we get started,
Make sure that you hit the like button.
Hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
on top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
Unfiltered.
Uncensored.
And uncut.
as well as some early access stuff,
You can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
All right, a lot less blotchy.
Somebody's late. Oh. I had it in subtitles and in English. There's a school day then?
Well, I guess he's into martial arts, or at least a martial artist.
Who's this? Am I in another house?
What wasn't a dream?
Oh yeah, they're going to school.
ごめんね、いおり。お母さんまた寝坊しちゃって。いいよ、いいよ。疲れてるんだから、ゆっくりしてて。せめてこれだけでも飲んできなさい。あ、あとお砂糖ね。ありがとう。
This extremely hot beverage that I just took off the stove.
Yeah.
I know you're in a hurry. Scald yourself. There you go.
暑かった？平気。そう。
Oh, so this is the working mom and no dad, I guess, situation?
They all had the same dream?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the Soul Connect thing is. It's
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger.
Good. So he's the older brother, I guess?
That or they just live in
No,
a
the different families.
complex
No, the
building.
different families, yeah. Yeah, the different families. They're going to school.
Wrestling. I said martial arts. The poster. I was just focused on the poster in its background.
お前ら待ち合わせでもしてきたのか？違う違う。今会ったとこ。お、ゆいたおきもおはよう。
That or it's going to be
Hello.
like a persona situation.
Could be.
Damn that global warming.
Okay, now they're in step.
That's when we all
Literally?
joined the same political party.
Yeah.
All right, well, despite everything, we still
Yeah.
have to talk over
It's-
the opening.
It looks like a heartbeat, so yeah, Kokoro Connect.
Yeah, well, I don't understand. Look, I put that title thing over here in the overlay. It doesn't make any sense to me. I was like, can I find a better version of this? Well, it's like, what's the word? What does it mean? Well, I mean, I don't even know what it is. Is it a circuit board pattern? Is it a?
No, AKG pattern.
It's not an EKG.
Hard monitor.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense if that's the case either.
Yeah, because they made it in the shape of the words of Kokoro connecting Japanese. That's why it looked like that. But
No,
in the middle, it has
maybe-
not rise and fall.
Yeah, no, that middle bit, I don't think you're going to base the whole thing as an EKG off of that. That could be anything. That could just be they needed a cross thing for the circle. I think I would need more of it. Also, if you're making C's and O's
That a
in your
teacher? Yeah.
if you're making C's and O's in your EKG, you got problems.
Well, true one. So they're all members of the same club. Okay. That's interesting.
Look, if Ezop sponsors another episode, which this seems like they said they would, I will obviously do a breakdown of the opening. But the element here is that, for copyright reasons, gotta talk over the opening.
Before we knew it, it already started.
Well, it already has started. They all shared a dream. A dream they've all talked about.
I wonder their second year. Yeah, they're first year students. Okay. Because typically in these shows, it's second years, right? And the reason why second year
It
is that.
depends.
Yeah, but the reason why it tends to be second year is because it's
Fancy club.
they know enough. They know about this. They're they're not seniors, but they know enough of the school that they're not new people, but they're not yet in the stage where they have to rush everything to finals and to get into college or university.
逆に運を天に任せた方が新鮮な驚きと感動に出会えるのではないかという理由で部活を担任に一任した永瀬よりであったり、例えばそれはパソコン部に入ろうとしたがたちまち部長と衝突し別な道を模索した稲葉姫子であったり。
And of course, clubs are all very much important for student life in Japan, according to anime at least. Cultural Research Club.
No, they said that this school makes you join a club.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
So
this is going to be a
that'll
skeet dance situation. I don't know if you've ever seen that show. Skeet dance is where they all join. That's the Undertaker. It's a them with a poster of the Undertaker. No, Skeet Dance was a club formed to help people by a bunch of outcasts, essentially.
Yeah.
I only say that because they're all lone wolves, as he's pointing out.
相変わらずストレートだな。
チース遅れましたで、太一と稲葉だけ？
ああ、桐山も青木もまだだ。
They all seem to be in the same year as well. Well, if the club was defunct, they're all from the same year, so yeah, it makes sense.
Well, it's not defunct. They've all been forced to join another club because their picks for their clubs are all not.
Oh, it didn't epic at all. Oh, please.
その割には良心的な価格設定だな。
Based on what?
永瀬の次のネタは何なんだ？
文献新聞に足りないものについて考えてたんだけどね。エロティックでデンジャラスな成分が足りないという結論に至りました。
Dangerous.
You know, like what she was doing, peeking at her shorts.
Also, what's the news element of this? CRC stands for the Cultural Research Club because it's what the club that they're in. But what's the news?
I guess that they're newspaper or cultural issues, trends, fashion, that sort of thing.
つうか、お前の方が美少女なんだから、そういうのに向いてるんじゃないのか？
なんなん、私は脱いだらダメなアイドルタイプ。妖艶さみたいなのを感じさせるときは、稲葉の方がいいんだって。
妖艶さなんて、高校生男子に需要があるとも思えんぞ。
Japan's weird.
案外大人っぽい魅力の方がウケるんじゃない？
じゃあ高校生男子に聞いてみよう。
Don't answer that. Don't answer that, dude.
私と稲葉とどっちに脱いでほしい？
どっちにって。
That's a loaded question.
全男子生徒の意見を代弁すれば両方脱げということに。
15時55分。
I mean, to be fair, it's probably the closest.
I told you.
脱ぐよう要求。稲葉記録した？
もちろんだ。今月の編集後期はこれで決まりだな。
一応言ったのは事実だから否定できないけど、せめて名前は匿名にしてくれないか。いや、してください。
どうしたのかな？
いや、やっぱ誰かに相談しようと思ってきたんだけど、なんつうかさ。
いざとなるとやっぱりね。
本当は
They going out?
話そうとすると結構勇気がいるっていうか。
さっさと吐け。
はい。実は俺たち。
Oh, the dream.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, they do seem like the couple of the group.
Just say it.
I think the indication is...
Yeah.
Oh. Freaky Friday.
だから俺とユイの魂が入れ替わってたんだよ。漫画みてえに。
I would say, I think the indication was everyone's expecting to say, oh, we slept together or something like that.
Yeah.
じゃないって。大真面目に言ってるんだよ俺は。それより。
Oh, this is gonna be a body switch comedy? I hate those.
衝撃なんだが。
Well,
Sorry.
you can't hold it back, can you? I hate Durara.
Sorry.
I hate body switch comedies.
I didn't say I hate Durara.
No, you
Never
just
said that.
indicated
You
really
said-
strongly.
I said it wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. It wasn't top tier to me. It's not the same thing.
昨べ夜中に目が覚めてさ。見回したら見たことない部屋にいて。鏡見たら。
Yeah, it's a body switch.
So you don't like a fan of Your Name?
元に戻ってたんだ。
私も同じ。これは悪い夢だ。
That's the actual name of it?
Yeah, your
Fan of your name?
no, Your Name.
気がついたら元に戻ってたんだけど。
Hmm.
やっぱりあれが現実とか。
Sorry, I'm confused.
You're not a fan of Your Name.
いきなり裏切られた。
Your name is the anime.
It's a movie, yes. It's an anime movie.
同じような夢を見て。
No, I haven't seen it.
夢の中で入れ替わってたって時間の認識が一緒で。
Yeah, I guess maybe we'll have to do that at some point. It is like one of the biggest movies of its genre.
大体は
つまりはミラクルね。大体なんで私とあんたなのよ。
まあそれは運命っつうか前世からの因縁っつうか。だからもうこのまま付き合ったらいいじゃん。
I thought you already
Yeah.
were.
なんで行き着く先がそこなんだ。
嫌なのよ。いおり、変態がキモい言いがかりつけてくる。
So obviously I got the Undertaker reference in the poster. I don't know who that
Yeah.
woman is, which means it's from something I'm not familiar with.
もうわけがわからん。お前らちょっと頭を冷やせ。
って言われても。
俺たちにもわけがわからないんだよ。
I mean, did it only happen the once?
I mean, that'd be bad enough.
Well, no, I mean, if it only happened the one time, then you can't, like, figure out what's causing it.
Yeah.
If it happened more than once, you can try and figure out the factors at play.
ここの部長はお前だろ。私の許
まあ
可を
チーズ君
求めるな。
じゃあ話の続きはまた後で。稲葉もいおりにだけはお手上げね。
いおりちゃんなりの気配りかな。それとも天然？
あいつはこれを狙ってやってそうだから扱いに困るんだよ。
I mean, in fairness, they haven't gone over, like, what he did while he was in her body.
Yeah.
Which was, like, the first place you'd typically go if it was, like, full-on comedy.
Well, it's not just while they're sleeping, I guess.
No, he said he woke up in a strange room.
Yeah, but this is happening right now.
Well, I'm just saying, we already
Inari
know it
and-
wasn't while they're just sleeping.
声が。
Yeah, come on. You're a teenage boy, probably.
これは。
Yeah, this is
Be
it's always gonna do
expected.
the booby grab.
Are you telling me you wouldn't?
I'll be concerned about something else, actually.
これってやっぱりあれか。初めて触ったけど女の子の 女性の「お」から始まる。
永瀬さん、何してるの？
So
Awkward.
well, no, it's like
永瀬さん
the word's not coming to my head. You're so young in the head that you can't even say the word boob.
永瀬さんは一体何をして
These things that start with the letter B is what he
Yeah.
said.
揉んであげようか。え、自分でやるより人にやってもらった方がいいじゃない？
Ah, the whole other girls want to touch your boobs.
やってるんで
I mean, this does feel like the start of a doshin or something.
私結構自信あるから。
一旦落ち着こう藤島。話し合えば
My best friend turned into a girl.
話し合いましょう。体で。
体俺
八重樫君？
Me?
島さん、
ね
なんか太一じゃなくて、私でもなくて、永瀬よりに用があったならごめん。緊急事態だから連れて行くね。
今大事なところなのよ。
確かにもう少し
Oh, so she's the lesbian of the group, I guess, in the class, right?
ほら、太一もじゃなくて。
The that's the very aggressive lesbian.
So here's the thing that I'm already thinking about right now. This is going to be a very complicated board.
Yeah.
Technically assault.
Yeah. I mean, she was assaulting her. Oh,
No, I
him.
get that, but assaulting somebody because they're assaulting, well, I guess technically that is the...
Defensive, yeah.
But you're not the one who was being assaulted, so you're a third party now assaulting somebody else.
びっくりした。忘れたノート探してたら、急に目の前が部室になってさ、みんなが私のことを太一って呼ぶし、焦って飛び出してきちゃった。
青木と桐山が言ってたの本当だったんだな。
Yeah, but they were asleep when they switched, so they don't know what the thing that caused them to switch was.
Yeah.
中身入れ替わっちゃったみたいだね。私と太一。
太一のくったくない笑顔って珍しくない？いつもはどっかひねた笑い方なのに。
It also means that we're gonna have to figure out character mannerisms to know when they've switched and which one is the switcher.
普段の俺の笑い方ってそんなにひどいのか。
なことどうでもいいだろが。
今絶対
But they're couples, so who is she gonna switch with, though?
稲葉楽しそうだね。
She was about to grab her and then realized that somebody else in the body, and I don't know which one to do.
Yeah.
The same,
Yeah.
the same thing that when Tachi grabbed the other girl and tickled her.
Yeah.
It's like technically it was a girl tickling another girl, which is in a man's body.
Mhm.
You know, what's the social stigma here? When one woman touches another woman, it's like typically more acceptable if a guy grabs another woman.
後で覚えて
Oh, still assault. He didn't want.
Yes, but
He
technically,
didn't want it. So
technically, if you are so you can't pull self-defense if a woman is hitting you in the social strata that we live in.
勉強するから。
But another woman could.
私のモノマネできると思う？
But now you're a woman in a man's
信
body.
じられないだろうけど信じてくれ。俺が八重樫太一なんだ。
how long will it last them?
どう思うんだ。
間違いなく太一といおりちゃんは入れ替わってるね。ゆいもそう思うだろ？
認めるしかないわね。
お、その感じだと俺たちの入れ替わりも認める方向か？
そうよ。
he's excited about it.
いおりと太一の
Maybe he wants to switch permanently.
The difference is that he switched with a girl in her own bedroom
これがなってみると
with nobody to come in and stop him from whatever the fuck he did.
Yeah.
もう一度確認するが。
Oh, that explains why the bedroom was so messy.
本当に
When she woke up, it was all a mess. She's like, what the hell happened here?
すると、お前は太一しか知らないことを知っているということに。
Oh.
はあ、何でもいいから質問してくれ。
コンマ数秒で答えろよ。
わかった。
最近太一が青木から借りたアダルトビデオのタイトルは
巨乳女子高何言わそうとしてるの太一稲葉に
Gotcha.
わからないだろ。
そこは今関係ない。答え合わせは青木がやってくれる。で、太一、答え。
巨乳ね。
I would say that would throw the other person under the bus too for actually having
Yeah.
that to begin with.
そういう形で勘弁してもらえ えませんか？
どうだった青木？
大正解であります、稲葉隊長。あとエロい単語がいおりちゃんの声で聞けてちょっと美味しかったです。
Unnecessary.
Yeah, it's your dude friend who isn't that body.
ロードも二人が巨乳好きと分かったところで、次はそいつがいおりかどうか確かめようか。
まさか稲葉は俺たちの言うことが真実か確かめつつ、さっき小バカにされた復讐も進行させようとしているのか。絶対に稲葉だけは敵に回したくないわね。
稲葉、それ本当なの？
本当だ。
でもこうやって私たちは大人になっていくんだろうね。今
Why did she ask him?
何言ったんだろうな。
人格が入れ替わったか。認めるよ。演技でも
I might have just told him told her something.
Something.
Just
Yeah.
check reaction.
人格が入れ替わる可能性を考えたら後者の方がまだありそうだ。
その見解に俺はどう反応すればいいんだ。
で、お前らこれからどうするつもりなんだ？
どうしますかな。
青木と桐山が入れ替わってる時間ってどれくらいだったんだ
3、40分ってとこかな。
やっぱり時間が関係しているのかしら。それと
Oh, switch back. Okay.
No, I don't think this.
大丈夫か？
No. See.
Oh, it is a.
Well, the mannerisms changed back. Remember,
Yeah.
Tachi,
No, but he was looking
Tachi
at
stopped
her,
grinning. Oh, it's because
Yeah.
the dude's head was like this, so we saw his perspective. No, like I said, we have to check mannerisms now. Tachi doesn't grin that much, so when he got back into his body, he stopped grinning.
お前ら4人だけに生じたことだったのか。
とりあえずさ、今日のことはあんまり人に言わないことにしようよ。
Well, who's gonna believe you anyway? You know, you believe each other because you know each other, but otherwise nobody else will believe you. Maybe your parents?
Well, I mean, that's what Tachi just said.
Yeah. One is a musician. I noticed the guitar case.
本当に今日一日で済むのかな。おかえり。ただいま。
I guess they're really gonna have to start like
Oh, that's a big house, expensive
learning
house.
each other's lives, because if you switch into somebody else's life and you don't know what the fuck is going on, you could conceivably ruin their life.
朝調子悪そうだったけど。平気よ平気。ちょっと寝不足だっただけ。心配しなくていいわ。
And she's the one who lives alone. Her mother works late. No parent to speak of.
But I mean, imagine getting switched with her, and then you say something that upset your mother, who's like working all this shit, and or you didn't do your responsibilities to keep things good for her when she gets home.
Yeah. So that's the pressure that she has on her, that she has to parent her parent a little bit.
But I'm saying you switch with her and you don't know, and you fuck everything up. Baskin Robbins.
私のこと甘やかしすぎ。私も5年生なんだからね。
Typical.
いる。
Oh.
Sorry, why did you look at the camera?
Really interesting. Oh.
So aliens? Is that going to be the thing?
Well, it could be.
何かあってからじゃ遅いんだよ。
Okay, random other people are involved now too.
Seems like a teacher, so yeah. I mean, there were more people in the intro, so I would suspect more people would be into it.
Are into it. I mean,
into the situation. That's what I
it
meant.
could be an alternative problem here. Again, episode 1, anything could be at play. It could be episode 2, has nothing to do with this anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, some other thing starts happening. Every episode could be an entirely new problem.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we solved anything this time. Well, there you go. It's not a 100% romance show, and it has
No.
a fair amount of comedy in here.
Yeah.
Is it your kind of show?
I'm intrigued. I want to see what happens next.
Again,
And they seem to have a good dynamic between the five of them, so I like that too.
there's the element that you really have to pay attention
Mm-hmm.
because people can switch at any moment, and if the show doesn't tell us, then you have to recognize the mannerisms of the characters.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm indicating towards, though. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know the real difference between.
The next song? Yeah.
No, I was trying to
No.
figure out if that was that looked to me like notes, and I don't think they were, unless they were the Japanese spelling of the note structure.
No, I think that was the studio that makes the show.
I mean, it could be. I wouldn't know that either.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say I don't know the other two characters enough that have already switched to be able to pinpoint them out. So the two that did switch, Tachi and Lauren? Was it Lorraine?
Yone, I think it was.
I thought it was an
Double check.
Loriin or something like that.
Lone. I think
Anyway,
it was an
whoever
I.
it was, one of them is very bubbly and the other one is more subdued.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if he starts grinning, it's not him. And same thing if it's another body. So, but again, I don't know all of the characters, and the fact is that they're introducing the concept that there's more. So it's already a rather sizable ensemble for me to already try and pick out who is what. And then we're going to put more into that.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if I do a board for this, the board is also going to be more than a board. Like, I'm going to have to start like writing down mannerisms underneath each character, so that it's like, oh, that has to be Tachi because Tachi is like this, and sometimes he's like this.
Interesting stuff. I'm looking for like another show that I'm looking forward to. Definitely. And for all the reasons that I want to know what the heck is going on, right? With the switcheroo, right?
Final
Because
thoughts?
yeah, I usually don't like switcheroo comedies like this, but this seems to be more than that, right? Because it's focused on each one of them, their lives. It's not just, oh, hey, they did the obvious boob, guy finds out that he has boobs and wants to grab a joke. But aside from that, it's like you have these distinct lives. And like you mentioned, what happens if somebody jumps into the life of the girl that, lives alone with her mother? Mother has to work late and she's the poorer of all of them. And they don't know the relationship with the brother or the relationship with the sister or the parents, or it it could be comedic but also could be heartfelt as well, right? Like, oh, now I know something about you and I didn't know before, and I don't know how to feel about that. And do I feel pity, elation, envy? Does it bring us closer together? Does it tear us apart, right? Because you're ashamed or disgusted or something, right? It's a bunch of things that can happen, right? You start taking pity on her, and she's like, I don't want you to take pity on me. That's just the way I live. That's just the way I do, right? Maybe you make a value judgment like, oh, your mom is being unfair, putting all this stuff on you. It's like, don't talk about my mom that way, you son of a bitch. This is how I live, right?
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be very involved very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason to also suspect that only two people can switch at a time.
Mm-hmm.
The entire group's well, I mean, I assume it's gonna be two people switching, but like two people
at a time.
Well, like there's a friend group of 6 people.
5 people. There's 2 couples, and then two couples. And
you're saying couples. We have not established any couples yet. It's all interpreted couples.
It's 2 boys and 3 girls. Yeah. So I don't know who's the 6th.
No, I'm pretty sure one of them left the room.
No. Yeah, also, she left the room together, named notebooks, and that's when they did the switch.
Also, as you already indicated, there's more people in the opening.
Yeah, there seems to be a teacher. There's also the groper, and
well, either way, there's a lot of switching that's available.
Yeah.
And apparently, there's no reason to there's no reason to think it's always going to be the same people switching.
True.
All right.
So there you have it.
Yeah, I think that is it for Kuroko Connect. This time anyway. Once again, though, I have been Theta. This has been Lessons. We've been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?